All right, collective, let's get into a reading. So I'm going to see what's coming out for you. If you guys need anything, check out the comment section. I do plan on using my Oracle cards. If you ever want to purchase them, you can find them on Amazon or Etsy. So let's see what's coming in for you. The person whose mind you're on, whose mind are you on? You're on someone's mind that feels like you belong with me. I'm hearing Taylor Swift. You belong with me. You belong with me. I've been thinking about you. You've been consuming my thoughts at night. I've been trying to figure out what this is. This person could be talking about you to their close people. I've told myself that the distance between us is not going to last, but I'm starting to worry that you and I are over forever. Okay. You belong with me. That's all I keep hearing. Taylor Swift, you belong with me. Can I be honest with you? I don't think you know this, but I think someone's been crying over you recently. I think this being over is breaking someone's heart. I think someone has been postponing the grieving, like grieving you, grieving this, and I think that they're now in the process of grieving it, to be honest with you. And I think this person's doing the best that they can to move on, to find some sort of peace in this. It's like, I've got to find peace. I can't keep holding on. Yeah, this relationship could have had a lot of passion, like extreme passion. There could have even been game playing. Can I be honest? I think some of you, this relationship brought out the worst sides of both of you, if I'm being transparent with you, okay? Now, again, I think this person's emotions is hitting them like a ton of bricks. Emotions that they've hid, emotions that they've tried to act like they didn't have, emotions that they've ignored. Yeah, the Lovers. And I think this person's even coming to terms around the fact that they will always love you. No matter the distance, no matter the choices, they will always love you. This is giving me strong twin flame vibes. Because what I'm seeing in my mind is I seen a reel months ago, maybe even years ago, where in the reel, it was a movie and it was two people, they had reconnected after like 10 years. And he had said to her, you know, I've always loved you and I always will. And she said it right back. And I'm getting that energy here. It's like, I'll always love you and I'll always will. But that doesn't mean that we're meant to be together. I thought that we were. I thought that we could figure this out. And it's like someone's just now getting to the point where it's like, I'm going to grieve this like it's never coming back. I will always love you. You know what movie they're showing me now? Have you guys ever seen the movie Bruce Almighty? In that movie at the very end, Bruce, the movie is about how Bruce is always criticizing God and how God gives him the ability to fill his shoes for a little bit. And in that, his relationship crumbles because he doesn't realize that he's being selfish. And in order for a relationship to thrive, you really have to put your selfishness to the side and you have to be selfless. You have to pour into one another. And in that moment, he wasn't doing that. And at the end, she had finally left him. And he realized, oh my God, this is over. And he went in there and typed in her prayers and realized that she was praying for him. She had prayed for him all along. But the last prayer that he heard was her begging to be able to let him go. And I want to cry even thinking about it. She was sitting on the couch or on her bed and she was just squalling and saying, I don't want to love him anymore. I don't want to love him anymore. I don't want to love him anymore. That's what I'm saying here. And in that movie, Bruce looked at God and said, I just want her to be happy. I see her the way that you see her. I love her the way that you love her, and I just want her to be happy. And that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like someone here is at a place where it's like, I don't want them to be with me. I just want them to be happy. Are we noticing that I'm about to start squalling? 10 of Swords. We're not good for one another. This is over. I see that something you and this person could have had in common could have been that you guys allowed desires and passions to fuel you – instead of the emotion for one another. Give me more. Whew, this one's going to be heavy. Yeah, doing self-reflection, feeling burdened, because emotional fulfillment. That's literally what I'm saying. This person's crying over you because they feel like you're their happily ever after, but they feel like, it's like, how do you move on from the person that you thought was supposed to be your end, was supposed to be your forever? How do you let that go? Some of you don't love lightly. Some of you, when you love, and you're the kind of person where your love is your downfall because you don't know how to stop. Even when they don't treat you well, even when they don't choose you, even when time and time again they reject you, they I almost said abuse you, they do things that show you that the love's not mutual, you still love them. And it's like I'm telling you, that movie is coming to my mind. Some of you need to watch that movie. It might resonate with you in a way that you wouldn't expect. And it's like someone here, whether this is you, them, both, someone here is recognizing the love is never going to leave. I will always be in love with you. I will always love you, but I have to let this go. I've got to make the final decision that you can love someone and them not be good for you, and that's enough. And someone here once didn't feel like they would take a leap, take a risk, and now they're doing it. So can I be honest? I don't think that you know that someone cried over you recently, but I think this could have been the last cry for them to go towards a new direction. It's like, I've got to release this. Someone could have finally seen hard truths. The truth is I will never love someone the way that I love you. The truth is that I will never feel for someone the way that I felt for you. And that's the truth. If any of you have family members, grandmas, grandpas, sisters, brothers, they will tell you that anybody that they've been with, that they've had a romantic relationship with, they love each of them different. And each time you release someone and you go into a new cycle, you think, I can never love someone the way that I've loved you. No, but you'll love them different. It won't be less, it won't be more, it won't be right, it won't be wrong. You'll love them different. And I think someone here is finally purging the emotion of, it was never going to be you and I. It isn't you and I. This is over. This fucking sucks. I wanted it to be us, but maybe I'm wanting something that's going to do more harm to me, and I need to let it go. And it's like them crying and letting it go, and no longer trying to figure it out, no longer trying to think about it, no longer trying to, none of it is allowing them to take a leap towards something more, is what I'm saying. And I would even go as far to say that this could even be purifying this relationship. It's like taking the pressure off. Okay, how does this person feel for you? Let's ask that. They feel like they lack stability. Yeah, someone here's crying over, I think both of you. Okay. Can I be honest with you? I don't think either one of you, I don't think either one of you wants this to be where it's at. I think they have regrets, and I think you're like, I didn't want it to be this way, but it is. This person sees this relationship or union, or the lack thereof, as one of their biggest regrets. This will be something that this person will, I think this person's going to cry over this in private. It's like, if this person is by themselves and they watch a movie and the movie reminds them of you and this dynamic, they will cry over it then. They might go to the bathroom and cry. They might go to the workshop and work on a car or a truck and cry there. It's like they're going to release their emotions the only way that they know how. This will forever haunt them as one of their biggest regrets. I regret not moving differently. I regret. Again, I think you and this person mirrored one another. Where it was like you guys had so much passion, so much lust, chemistry. It was just like fuel to the fire. But let's be honest, let's be real. If you take fuel and you throw it on a fire, it can get out of control. And I think this relationship got out of control because there was this desire and want and urge. And I think you guys wanted each other so much that it really become hard for you guys to figure out a direction, because it was nothing more than the want, the urge, the passion, the desire. Now, I will say this, there was love here, and there still is love here, and there will forever be love here. I don't know if you two will get back together, but I definitely see that there will be this forever, like, bittersweet energy. It's like, I'm about to start crying even more. It's like if you see this person, or if you're ever able to run into this person, this would be the kind of person where you're having the best day of your life, but when you see them, your mood changes. It's like, fuck, there's my big regret. My regret is that I didn't give that person everything. My regret is that I gave up on that person too soon. My regret is, and this could be the kind of person that when you see them, everybody can tell. Why did your mood change? We went into that restaurant and you were fine, and then you looked over and something happened. What happened? That's this energy between you two. Why? Because there's this crying over what never was, crying over what could have been, crying over where both of us went wrong and where we should have done different. So there is a mutual, like, fuck. That's what I'm saying. And I am saying that this person craves you. Like, this person wants to talk to you. They miss you. They want to see you. Someone here could be thinking a lot about the past, thinking a lot about the times you guys shared, thinking about how they were stubborn. Somebody here could be realizing that they were stubborn. Someone's trying to move on to something new, but juggling. Yeah. See, and there's even an energy here where when you guys move on to new things, it's going to be amazing. However, I think you guys are going to think of one another, and there's that bittersweet. Let me give you an example. Let's take this out of the context of love. An example would be, you don't think about all the moments in your future that your parents are going to be a part of until you don't got parents no more. And that's when those moments hit different, okay? I'm about to start crying even thinking about it. That's when those moments hit different. It's like this person, when they think about the future, it's amazing. They have so much fun. They are loving their life. However, there are moments when a bruise gets pressed and it brings back all that pain. The pain that's around you. The pain around the fact that I think both of you wanted this to work out so bad, but it didn't, and neither one of you can understand. How can we want something so bad, yet it doesn't work out? That's what both of you are feeling. And I think both of you are craving to talk to one another, but there's this energy of, but neither one of us can see how to take a leap, how to take a risk. It's like neither one of you are willing to sacrifice anything and everything because both of you have your reservations. And because of that, it's going to fail. And I think that's what's happening here is it isn't that you guys don't want it. It isn't that you guys don't crave it. It isn't that you guys don't deserve it. It's that you guys are recognizing that maybe right now or in this lifetime, this isn't what's meant to be, because neither one of you can see, how can I take a leap of faith on this and know that it's going to pay off? Both of you are scared. So that makes both of you show up from a place of being scared. Now, what happens when you're scared? Let's use a cat for an example. If a cat's scared of you, it's not going to get close. It's not going to trust you. And in order to get a cat to trust you, it can take months. It can take years. Some of you aren't willing to put yourself on the line like that. And it's like you need that from this person and they're not willing to do it either, which is resulting in this not working out, which is resulting in you guys going your separate ways and trying to find fulfillment in something else. And I'm saying that you guys are going to find fulfillment in something else, but I'm also saying that you're going to creep up in each other's mind where it's like, oh my God, we're getting married. And then it's like, boom, you remember when you would have married so-and-so? You remember when you thought you were going to marry so-and-so? And they could be so happy. I mean, they're happy. But when they walk into the bathroom, they put their head on the sink and go, God damn. Like, that's what I'm saying. Because there's heights of, oh my God, this is everything I've wanted. I'm finally getting my dreams come true. I love him. I love her. But then there's also those downfalls of, but I didn't think this is what it would look like. So here I am grieving again. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if you know, but this person cried over you recently, like hardcore. They cried over the lack of what this is. They cried over what they wanted. I think this person has disappointments and regrets. And I think this person is really having a hard time seeing how am I going to forget this? Have you guys ever been through something, whether it's a lover, a friend, a situation, and you don't know how you're going to get over it? And people are like, with time, it won't be in the forefront of your mind. You might forget. In this moment, it's like, no, I'm always going to be hungry for them. I'm always going to want to see them, want to talk to them. There's something like that here. And I think a lot of you, it's because you guys really didn't explore this to the depths of hell. It's like you guys didn't date so hardcore that you hate each other. And because of that, there's love here. Y'all still care about one another. And it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think you guys are getting what I'm saying. Yeah, not seeing how to take a leap. See, that's what I'm saying. This person's been wanting to talk to you, but they don't know how to reach out. They don't know. I don't know. It's like this reading is nothing but wants. You want to talk to them, they want to talk to you. You want to see them, they want to see you. Yeah. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Have a blessed day.